Alright, guys, I'm Joe Phillips coming from the Rebel headquarters, and I don't believe what the United States government tells me to believe. No, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I do believe that the government does brainwashing to an extent, especially on Cold War rhetoric. Okay, now for the topic of the video. Is 2010 shaping to be 1994 for the Democrats? Now, there are plenty of reasons why one would say it is and it isn't. I personally think it's up in the air because, according to opinion polls, Democrats are down in a lot of races. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Republicans took the House in 2010, and I would be surprised if they took the Senate because, after all, only about a third of the Senate is actually up for grabs every even-numbered year. So I would be surprised if they took the Senate, and I would not be surprised if they took the majority of governorships too, as most governorships are elected in midterm years. But the reasons why it might not be 1994 is back in 1994, Democrats pretty much controlled the House nonstop for 60 years, with the exception of a couple Congresses. So it was relatively stagnant. However, a reason to believe that it could be 1994 again is that what toppled the Democrats was healthcare reform. In 1994, it failed. And in 2010, it passed, but it didn't do shit. So, it's up for grabs. I mean, I'm not exactly sure. I think it might be. And I'm sad to hear that because of the two evils, Democrats are much less evil than Republicans. Because, face it, Republicans don't give a shit about your well-being. They don't give a shit. They just care about their own money. Why do you think they're on the side of the Goldman Sachs guys? Nobody should be on the side of the Goldman Sachs guys. I mean, if you walked up to a random person on the street and just asked them, what do you think about the bankers, pretty much 100% of people don't like the bankers, except for the bankers themselves. So, 2010 might shape up to be 1994. I hope not, because Republicans don't care about your well-being. They're wholly owned subsidiaries of the insurance companies and any other corporation you could think of. Anthony Weiner put it perfectly. But, I digress. But, my personal view is I don't know. A lot of Democrats are saying no, Republicans are saying yes. I say I don't know. It could be.